So we're moving on to our very last workbook, and we are going to be doing a lot of formatting to this one. So we're going to open up HBC Jobs. And we're going to enable our content. And we're going to save this with a 3 at the beginning. So we got 3 dash. And we're going to start working on this spreadsheet. They want a new row at the beginning. Okay, so they don't really tell you how. So I'm actually just going to click on the 1 here and hit insert. Then they would like the height to be 66. So we'll try dragging on this. And then we're going to merge and center. So we're going to select A1 through E1, and we're going to hit merge and center. And we're going to type in our title, which is Harris and Briggs. Whoops. And let me get back in here. After Harris and Briggs, they want the next text on a second line. So we have to press Alt and Enter. That gives us a line break within the cell. And then we're going to key in construction. And now we can press Enter. Now we're going to go down to cell A2. And they want us to key in the word preferred. Oops. And let me get back in and edit. Now on the line below preferred within this cell, they want customer. So we're going to do Alt and Enter. That gives us a line break. And then we're going to do customer. So within A2, they want preferred customer. So again, you key in preferred. Alt and Enter gives you a line break. And then you do customer. And after you type in customer, you can press Enter. For the widths of our columns, they want A to be 22. Okay, and I only go through that for so long before I go in here and just type a 22. Okay, so if the drag method works for you, great. If it takes too long, then you're better off just going in and doing the command. Column B should be 7. For C, D, and E, we want 10. So I'm going to highlight those 3, go to one of the inner borders, and try to get it at 10. Okay, now we got our columns the right width. Next, we're going to do a formula. We're going to go over to E3. And we're going to do an equal because this is a calculation. And we're going to click on the actual, which is D3, and subtract out the projected, which is C3. So you should have equal D3 minus C3. I'm going to press Enter. And then we're going to click up on that calculation. Grab the fill handle and left drag down. And that will copy our formula down. And they would like for us to change the format of the numbers so they're a little easier to read. So they want us to select C3 all the way through E3. And they want us to go into the number dialog box. So we're going to click on the dialog box launcher. And for a category, they want accounting. They do want the 2 decimals, or actually I lied, they want 0 decimals. And they want the dollar symbol. Okay, so with 0 decimals, the dollar symbol, we're going to click OK. And now, of course, they've changed their mind. And so we're going to go and highlight C4 through E11. They think all those dollars are a bit too much. And so they want us to change it to comma. So this time we're just going to use the command that's right on the ribbon. And then we need to decrease the decimals. So we're going to click on that twice to get rid of them. And our next little step is going to be to change the orientation of some of the cells. So these are, changing orientation is typically done on your column headings. So we're highlighting B2 through E2. And we could use this little rotation here, but instead they would like us to use the dialog box. So the alignment group does have a dialog box. We're going to click on the dialog box launcher. And over here for orientation, you can actually left drag the marker and change the orientation. So we're going to left drag that marker up to 45. Okay, now if you're not good at left dragging, you can just click on the buttons here, okay, the spin arrows, and that will do it too. But we're going to go ahead and click OK, and you are now going to notice that the text is tilted at a 45-degree angle. And our next little step is going to be to adjust the vertical alignment. And so this is going to be for A1 through E2. So we've got A1 through E2 selected. And again, they want us to go into the alignment dialog box, just giving you practice doing things different ways. And for vertical, they would like us to choose center. So right now it's bottom, and we're changing it to center. And then they want us to highlight now A2 through E2. Go back into alignment and change the horizontal alignment. So our vertical is still center, but for horizontal, they would also like center. And they would like us to make a little adjustment to cells B3 through 11. So we're highlighting that content. Again, we're going to go into the alignment dialog box. And for this horizontal option, they want right indent. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and click OK. Oops, not quite yet. We have to give it an indent measurement because 0 isn't going to do anything. So we're going to pop it up to 1. And then we're going to click OK. And you'll notice that now they are still aligned on the right, but they're indented. And this is very similar to using that indent button, the indent buttons that are up on your ribbon. And typically we use them in word processing, but you can use those commands in here as well. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and save, and we are not done making changes. So next video is going to go through some font formatting.